interception that Brock is separate, but was there anything generally going on that they were doing or that he was a little off on that you can just kind of describe what happened with those picks?
Yeah, I mean, the one that he was off on was the first one. Just read the coverage wrong and didn't expect someone to be back there and made a bad decision on the first one. Second one, corner made a hell of a play blitzing. He couldn't get it over him. The guy tipped it and ended up making it to himself. The third one, scrambling. I didn't really see what happened on it. I mean, I saw the end result. I don't know what happened on the ball, whether 14 made a play, whether they both hit it at the same time. But he broke out of the pocket on a big third down, had George and 14 coming back to him and threw it right at them, and it just bounced up and got another tip. And then the fourth one in the third quarter, and he was making the right decision, going to Christian on a check down, and someone hit him from the right side, and the ball came out sideways and went right to their linebacker. So I thought that, the first one was a big mistake, and the other three was pretty unfortunate for him.
When this happens, as it's happening, does it feel different? I mean, you've been so even-keeled while it's been so high. What is the mindset as things are kind of tumbling away?
Yeah. For me, it's like, I got to ask myself, all right, like, who are you? What do you stand for? Who are you when things are good? Who are you when things don't go your way? It's easy to, be riding the high and thinking you're the man when things are going well, winning games and all that kind of stuff, and you don't really see, a whole lot of adversity in some games and whatnot. And, this is the reality of the NFL. And so, for myself, I obviously have to look myself in the mirror, watch the plays where I need to get better, make some cleaner decisions, help my team, put up points and score and protect the ball. And when things don't go my way, it's, understanding, I can't be acting out. I have to be real with myself and be better. But I want to be the same guy every day, be consistent in what I do and how I do things, whether things are going well or not. I know who I am, and I'm not going to waver in that. So I've said that before, and I'll continue to hang my hat on that.
What up? Whistle Gang Podcast is here.
In the building.
What's good?
We are here. We are in the building. I got a full house tonight. We got a full house tonight. As you know, I'm Ferb, the host. I got my boy P.
In the building, baby.
Original Whistle Gang members is in the building. Yes, Shanard couldn't join us tonight. And I'm gonna let these other fellas introduce themselves and give y'all they 49er credentials. I'm gonna go ahead, Cello. We'll let you start it out.
Well, y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Cello, and I'm live.
What's up, baby?
Hey, y'all already know. Hey,
welcome to the Whistle Gang, Cello.
Hey, I appreciate it, baby. I appreciate the invitation. You know what I'm saying? Come on here. Hey, we're going to discuss some of our Niner football and fandom, baby. Hey, it's a privilege and a pleasure. Hey, and by the way, congratulations to you fellas, man, for getting this jumped off too, fellas. Coming to y'all from Memphis, Tennessee, baby. I'm M-Town Niners, Hit Squad. I'm part of, Spartan Empire, baby, everything, man. So, hey, it's a privilege to be here with the Whistle Gang, baby. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, let's get this thing rocking.
What's up, fellas? Whistle Gang Podcast in the building.
Let's go. Next, I'm going to introduce.
I'm sorry, did I go out of turn? Oh, my bad. Anyway, what's going on?
Go ahead.
What's going on, fellas? What's going on, CeeLo? It's your boy, Big Prez, Big Coy, coming from 5-4, Virginia, Fredericksburg, Virginia. 50 years in the game as far as this chapter thing, loving everything about it, but new to this podcast thing, you feel me? So I appreciate my homie Brad for the invite. I'm looking forward to talking to my brothers about our wonderful Niners, man. You know what I'm saying? Where we go from here and what's that good shit to come, you feel me? It's a pleasure to meet everybody.
Nice to meet you, bro.
You too. Appreciate you, fam.
No doubt. Big Damien, let's go.
What's going on, guys? Hey, again, man, big appreciation. You guys are inviting me. Representing 305, Miami. You know how we do. Chapter's been up 2 years. This is 2 years already, doing huge things, getting a lot of, engagement from the community in reference to just more members. Go out to Santa Clara, travel. You know how the faithful does. Diehard Niner fan, man. So I definitely appreciate just joining on.
Sir.
And
Yes,
talking, rapping the rap.
Welcome.
Yes, sir.
Welcome, man. Well, let's before we get started, for everybody out there that's watching, please like, share, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that little bell on the YouTube channel so you'll know every time that we go live. But we about to get right into it. Yeah, man. So I know y'all probably hear it in my voice. Last night was real disappointing for me, man. I've been in I don't know. I've been in a dark space for the last 23 hours, man.
Day.
22 hours. I've been
man.
in a dark space, man. People have been checking on me all day. As y'all know, I take losses pretty hard, and you know what I mean. I've been on here talking. I've been on our podcast talking a lot of smack. We had a great joint watch party with the Queen City Ravens Nest last night, and it was real intense in there, and it was a tough environment to be in to take an L like that.
I don't know what just happened. I can't hear.
How y'all feel about last night, man? You go, Cello. Oh, you can't. P. How you feel about last night?
Oh man, last night, bro, it was hurtful. It was disgusting to sit there and watch that, bro. But at the same time, we learned a lot. We learned a lot from our quarterback. First of all, just putting that much pressure in his hands. He fell into a hole and he was trying to dig himself out, and he didn't do nothing but cover himself more.
I can't hear nothing.
Okay, hit that your mic on, your cam on.
Can y'all hear me?
Do your volume on your phone.
For some
we
reason,
hear you.
I can't hear nothing.
We hear you.
Let me see.
Go ahead. This is what happens when you go live, man. You know,
go, Damien. What's your thoughts about last night?
See what's going on here.
All right, next person.
All right. So yeah, me personally, man, yeah, it was.
All right.
It was a rough experience. I too take my Niners losses very hard. It usually takes me till about Wednesday night. I get to work about Wednesday night, and I get to start coming back around, and I can deal with people, and I can start looking at these sportscasters and the Nick Wrights and all these 49er haters of the world or whatever like that. But like I said before, it couldn't come at a better time. You know what I'm saying? These are how these things go. We won 5 straight, fellas. You know what I'm saying? We had a little slump of 3, really 2 out of 3, because that Cleveland game we got robbed. Anybody can see that, but that's neither here nor there. And then we peel off another 6. You know what I'm saying? We got to give our boys credit where credit is due. We came up against somebody who was basically the mirror image of us. And like I said before, I think we offensively didn't do a good enough job, coaching wise, as far as adjusting. They came out with a lot of prowess like we do, and it seemed like to me it just was like, man, they just were so on top of our plays. They knew what we were going to run as soon as old boy hiked the ball. They were right there. You know what I'm saying? Oh boy, I can't think of his name. Oh boy, that was talking smack and gave us no respect. You see how on the play where they swung it out to Debo, he was right there for the smack. He just ain't wrap up. You know what I mean? And Debo was able to get the 6-7 yards still. But it was just that type of feeling on like man, they just on us. Why is it that they figuring us out so easily, but it would take us a minute to figure them out? Lamar's Lamar. We were doing the best we could, but when you leave your defense on the field and 5 turnovers and 5 total, it was what can you do? Each momentum drive that we tried to build, the fluke shit would happen. You know what I'm saying? The pop-up interceptions, the bad mistakes, and then the penalties. It just
All
seemed
right,
like
we're gonna come back to it, man.
yeah.
Lot of
Okay, Dave,
penalties.
go
Still had
go
to
ahead,
dip out for a
Dave.
little bit.
Go ahead, Dave. What
Yeah,
you
so
thinking?
yeah.
Hey, Quinn, you done got winded on us, man. Hey, save some for the show.
Hey,
We got
Corey
plenty show.
finishing it up for us, man. He's wrapping it
My
up.
bad.
He's wrapping it up
I
for
can
us,
talk
man.
about this all day. My bad.
All right, Dave, what we got? What we got?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great wake up call for us.
Okay, I'm
I
back.
think we're riding on a high horse. I think it's good that this happens now. Then going into the playoffs. I think this is great for Steve Wilkins in reference to like the mobile quarterback aspect. We've always struggled with mobility quarterbacks. So I think it's a good opportunity that they have it now. And if we really look at the outskirts of it, we lost by 14 with 5 turnovers, man.
Right.
We lost 3 O-line.
That's what I was saying.
It's only 14. That's not a lot considering, everything that we went through, the adversity we went through. So, I mean, we got to keep our heads up, man, regardless.
Hey, Dame, you flipped that, Dame, and we have 4 interceptions on them. That's a blowout for us. We blow them out.
Oh, it's a blowout.
Oh, yeah.
Load them out.
Hey,
Okay.
that,
Go ahead, Cholo.
What you got,
What's your
baby?
thoughts?
yeah, hey, just like, I mean, to reiterate what he said, hey, people talking about we got blew out or something, man, bro. We had 5 interceptions. 5 interceptions, you call that, and lose by 2 touchdowns, which really I thought we could have brought that closer.
Right.
I mean, we down here, we on goal line. Why are we passing the ball on goal line? And we still got 2 timeouts. We got 2 timeouts and a 2-minute warning in play. We could have scored and then try to come back on a 3 and out. And even if we didn't score the next round, we only lose by 7. Not a blowout.
Not a blowout.
Right.
No, definitely not a blowout.
But
Ferb,
I
what
mean,
you think, Ferb?
we beat them in every category of offense. You know what I'm saying? So
Except for the turnovers.
For the turnovers.
Yeah.
And that's what killed us.
So we all kind of went. We all kind of gave the story like as a whole, real quick to open it up. But let's break it down now.
Okay.
My question. I'm gonna come right back to you, Cello. Was Brock exposed last night, or you just think this is like his first bad game?
Well, I mean, I even said it on my page. It wasn't all Brock's fault. I mean,
correct.
You look at 2 of those passes. 2 of those passes hit receivers in the hand and popped up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I mean, if those were catches, then 2 interceptions don't happen.
Gone.
And then, I mean, I can't defend when he threw it right to the defender or they picked him off. But one thing I can say is those pop-up passes, those will kill you. I mean, hitting you dead in the hands, that ball hit Kittles in his hands. You know what I'm saying? And that really should have been a catch. So I don't think that Brock was exposed. Yeah, he had a bad game, but it easily could have went a whole different way with 2 more catches than interceptions.
Right.
What about you, Dame?
I really don't think he got exposed at all. Kind of piggyback. There was a lot of issues in reference to like the receivers, O-line issues. Like I said, we lost 3 O-line. And they just schemed up, at the end of the day, they schemed us up better. Everything was within like 5 to 10 yards. We were trying to do those screens on the out routes. It was just, we were getting killed. They were jumping us. There were a lot of PI calls that weren't called either, man. They were hitting our receivers before it even happened, which was causing a lot of those tip balls. So I definitely don't think he was exposed at all.
Okay.
No, I don't think he was exposed because on the first couple of drives, he was pushing the ball down the field pretty good. I don't know why we got away from that. I mean, he hit Kittle down the field a couple of good plays. I thought we was going in the end zone with that one, but he was moving the ball pretty good early on. Something just he got in his own head, and the game got away from him, I think. He tried to make up for some of his mistakes, and you can't worry about them last plays. Just keep moving forward. But somewhere he got away from that.
Yeah. What about you, Big Corey?
I don't think he got exposed neither. Nothing for no more than the young talent that he is. You know what I mean? Like my man P said, we had good drives. He had good focus. He had bad focus. The dude is entitled to have a bad game. I think we get lost in the fact that he's played so well for how young he is in such a short period of time, and we've had these good win streaks that when a bad game comes about, and then on top of that, all the MVP talk, when a bad game happens to come along, like he was like due for one, I hate to say it that way, but this is call it what it is. It was a bad game. Offensively, we could have all played better. Like Chelo said, pop-up passes that didn't get caught, you know what I mean? There was plenty of contact before passes. So, it was an accumulation of things, and it certainly doesn't that accumulation certainly doesn't lead to the equation being that Brock is exposed to be not what we think he is or whatever like that. Kid had a bad game, team had a bad game, and they all rebound and do better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, give you some little context. Tom Brady had 6. Peyton Manning had 6. Dan Marino had 2. Drew Brees had 2. And our hero, Joe Montana, had 1. All of those are 4 interception games in their careers. Tom Brady 6, Peyton Manning 6, Marino 2, Breeze 2, Joe Montana 1. So definitely wasn't exposed. I mean, we played the number 1 defense in the league. They schemed up really well on both sides of the ball. I know we're just talking about their defense right now. But we moved the ball like everybody said. We led in all the categories. Passing yards, rushing yards, everything except for the turnovers. The very first interception was the worst one. He didn't look off the safety, and he just got caught. And Hamilton, he'll probably be the All-Pro safety since Hufanga got hurt. He's probably playing the best safety in the league right now. So he definitely didn't get exposed. It was just very disappointing. But like Corey was saying, like it was due. It was definitely due. We knew it was coming. He's been on his magic carpet ride for a little over a year now. I'm just glad. I think, like Damian said, it's over with now. We get this out the way now before the playoffs.
Yeah.
And all that kind of stuff. Because we can't have that obviously going into the playoffs.
Hey, like I said to somebody else, I said, hey, guess what? Well, our quarterback's gonna get his interceptions out the way now. You know what I'm saying? And instead of doing it like Dak and spread them out over the whole season.
Let me ask you this though, Damien. What else you think went wrong last night? More so in terms of the offense.
We got away from the run. Like we're normally really good at the zone option. I know Trent got hurt, so we kind of went away from going out that side. But we should have been running that ball. Once we had that long drive with Kittle on the first drive of the game, like we should have kept going, man. We should have kept running the ball. We didn't push McCaffrey outside on the motions a lot either. It was just really weird. The scheming itself was just off, to be honest. It didn't feel like it felt like one of Kyle's off games.
Yeah. What about you, P?
I think they did crowd the box a little bit and kind of contain that run a little bit. But I knew going in they was going to try to control our run game, and I knew they was going to lock down on Debo, which they did. And I saw the spark in Kittle, and I thought they was going to run with that. But again, something happened. They got away from it. But, yeah, we definitely should have ran the ball a whole lot more. We got a lot of horses behind McCaffrey, what we're not using for some reason.
Yes.
McCaffrey does not come out the game.
No.
Man, he don't.
They got to put in Mason, man.
Mason, bro.
Man, I hate that, man. I hate that they don't, man, like, even, like, we could be winning by gargantuan amounts of points.
And you won't put them in there. You won't put Mason in there.
What I'm saying?
I do not get it, bro.
Man, I don't either. I like, you just want to hurt this man?
Right.
What?
And Mason is a horse back there, man. When he hit that hole, man, he's flying through that hole.
If we could have played bruise the ball with him, Let Mason chunk them 4 and 3, 4 and 3 yards, 4 yards, 5 yards. Keep the ball out of Lamar's hands. You got to play a time of possession game with B more as far as keeping the ball out of Lamar's hands. He's their one weapon of, they got a couple, you know what I mean? We have multiple and didn't get the chance. Well, I ain't going to say we didn't get the chance to use them, but like y'all said, Kyle uses them how he chooses to use them. In some games he works, and in some games you wonder what he's doing, you know what I mean?
Right.
This just is what it is.
Yeah,
But
I think they did it.
Go ahead, Cholo.
Let me just say this. I think, like P said, they did an outstanding job in the beginning using Kittle, man. I mean, setting them down in the zones, man. Hey, like we opened up a lot of avenues right there.
With Kittle, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, cause like early on, I was wondering, like in the season, why we don't use Kittle, like, to open up some more plays, because obviously when we do use him, man, it gets crazy, man. And I mean, our playbook gets way more expensive.
Right.
Yeah.
I think we use Kittle mostly for a lot of blocking, though. That's what I be hating.
Yeah, he's an outstanding blocker now. Don't get me twisted.
Yeah, you're the best blocking tight end in the league.
Yeah.
But to I think to everyone's point, though, I think a lot of these things didn't happen because we never was able to get into a rhythm offensively. You remember those two? They scored 2 back-to-back, like with 17, 30 seconds or something like that. They were in our side of the field, pretty much already in the red zone when those plays happened, and it was unfortunate. You know what I mean? We couldn't get down the field. We couldn't get going. Obviously, the first interception, we were in their red zone, but the 2 in the middle was like right there. Like it was, what could we do? We couldn't get into a rhythm to get McCaffrey the ball. Let's see what Mason got. Blah 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 blah. They did definitely take away Debo. Debo, I think he had maybe 2 catches or something like that. BA started getting busy towards the end of the game. I mean, they did a lot, and they took away a lot from us that we normally do and we do good. It was just, I don't know, frustrating and disappointing to see because I'm expecting Niners by $1 billion, and that's every game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm definitely not looking forward to a L and just. But let's flip it though. Talking about the turnovers and stuff like that. Let's talk about the defense. The defense to me did a hell of a job. You had 3 turnovers in the first half, all on our side of the ball, and they walked away with 9 points off the 3 turnovers. That's it.
Yeah.
I think P said this earlier. If that's us, that's 21 points. That's at least 17 points off 3 turnovers. The defense did a hell of a job. Obviously, towards the end, they were just on the field too long, played too many snaps, and got exposed. I guess they maybe exposed, but they got beat up on towards the end of the game. What's your thoughts about the defensive side of the ball? You go, David.
I'm gonna just say this, and I'm gonna say this right quick. On that defense, man, I was watching this clip, and I seen where it was 30 to I want to say 13 with 11 minutes to go in the third quarter. That's crazy for our defense to hold them to 3 points the whole quarter in the remainder of the third quarter. So our defense was on their game.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
Go ahead, my bad.
Yeah. I mean, like you guys said, the defense did what it did. It's hard to avoid points, man. You're playing against one of the top elite quarterbacks, and you're spending a majority of the time out on the field. And we still held our own. But it's going to happen, man. Regardless, you give Lamar enough opportunity, he's going to score. We got to avoid the missed tackles. Too many missed tackles against these mobile quarterbacks, man. He put us on skates way too many times, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
But hold on real quick. Not to cut you off. So I was looking at the stats, and we actually, it's a perception. It looked like we missed a lot of tackles yesterday. And I promise you, I was screaming, ready to break my phone and do everything under the sun.
It was like we
only missed 6 tackles yesterday, opposed to like last week we missed 14 and I think 13 the week prior or something like that. So it was actually kind of perception of the missed tackles. We really didn't miss that many tackles. But go ahead.
But the tackles that we did miss were key tackles. I'm gonna tell you right now. Lamar, they made Lamar look like he was made of butter. You know what I'm saying? Just running around, prancing around and stuff. I was like, man,
Hey,
how
but he
in the
do
world?
that. He do that every week though,
Oh yeah,
Trello. You
Yeah.
know that.
everybody. It don't
I
matter,
mean,
man.
a
But
40-yard
we
gain is
not everybody though.
unacceptable.
Right.
I mean, a 40-yard gain is unacceptable
Right.
running around through our defense.
Yeah.
And then he cut it
Correct.
back in the middle. He cut it back in the middle. That was
Yeah, cut it back in the
disrespectful.
middle, tore his way all the linebackers.
I
I'm
couldn't
like,
believe that. He could have ran out of bounds. That just was gonna cut it back in the middle on us.
man,
Yeah.
what?
He literally pointed at Fred. He's like,
Yeah, hey, I tell you what
It was
though,
rough.
hey, some of them cats though, when you watch the game though, and the cats that play on Dre Greenlaw side, bro, hey, they be looking. Hey, I will tell you now, because Dre bringing that thunder.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. He
Yeah,
cracking. He cracking heads out
I'm
there.
telling you, he hitting, man.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, but yeah, though. But like I said, though, the tackles, yeah, we only missed that many tackles, but they were key though. It was key plays, you know. And with a running quarterback,
What you think, Big Corey?
we can't.
Same as
Right.
with Josh. I concur, fellas. Too much time out on the field, man. It'll wear any defense down, even a good one like ours. Um, the missed tackles, the penalties. That's what I wanted to talk about. It seems like, even though some were justified or whatever like that, it just seemed like they were just out to call so many defensive penalties against us, bro. It was like it just was incredible. I was like, damn, they calling everything. They like seeing everything. Like anytime we
Everything.
trying to get, they can't never see
Right.
no holes on Bosa.
Oh,
You
they
know what I'm
didn't see
saying?
all
No
them
holes on,
holes.
you know what I'm saying? But they was catching
They were tackling
everything.
Bosa.
Right.
Exactly, you know what I
Yeah.
mean. So but yeah, but bottom line, with just being on the field too long, and it was the same thing. It was like not an exposed situation. It just was they wore him down. They wore him down. You know
Oh
what I
yeah.
mean?
Literally,
Do we have
they were riding on their back, wearing them down.
Yeah.
do we have any concerns about our defense after last night?
nah.
No,
I
I think we getting it back on track. Yeah, we definitely make
Yeah.
up. I mean, fix the missed tackles and wrap people up, and I think we'll be good though.
Yeah, I think the like you said, like my man Dane said, our whole thing with the mobile quarterback situation can only get better. You know what I'm saying? That was the best mobile quarterback in the game. If we can make some adjustments to play a little bit better against that, all the other mobile quarterbacks shouldn't matter. You know what I'm saying? We shall see them again. I'm hoping to see them again
Oh yeah.
and be more prepared for them next time.
I
Any
will say
concerns,
one.
Hello?
I mean, I feel like we have improved a lot on our defense. You know, of course, we did have some of our defensive linemen out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I mean, and the way we run our defense, but I think in the off season, we did a good job of getting backups on defense, especially for our defensive line. You know, to strengthen our lineup. Now, my only concern is if our safeties don't have the best game. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
I was
that
going to bring that up.
yeah. If our safety and our DBs don't have the best game, then now that's what's gonna get exposed. If anything on our defense is gonna be exposed, it's gonna be that right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Dame, you
I
had
think
something to say?
Yeah, so
Gibson had two bad back-to-back penalties, man, that killed us.
Mm-hmm.
I think one big
Oh
thing
yeah.
is we're missing Armstead. His veteran presence is huge.
Oh yeah.
Has
Yeah.
always been, especially, and he's really good with mobile quarterbacks. I think we added a huge addition today with Joseph Day. I think that's
Correct. I was
huge.
just about to say that. Correct.
A big veteran, captain with the Chargers.
Captain.
I think it's huge for us. I'm not too worried. Our secondary has been playing really good this year. I think it's one of the best secondaries we had in a while. Demo being hurt, back-to-back weeks, it doesn't really help us. And Avery Thomas getting hurt this week too. So, we just get dinged up, unfortunately. But Jason Ferret, he played pretty well for the few plays he was there. I know he got scored on, but still, for the most part, he switched to the nickel position. But I'm not concerned, man, at all. Not with our defense.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not concerned, but shit. When I saw Verrett come on the field, I said, "What the is he doing out there?" And then he scored
Right.
the very next play. I said, "Oh hell no!"
Yeah.
And then Jair Brown got stiff armed to the ground, and he was missing tackles. I said, "Oh shit, the rookie! What are we doing?"
Right.
So I didn't like that at all. I'm not concerned, but I did not like the on the short when we didn't have the short field, the drive that they did have, and they drove on us and different things like that. I did not like that. I didn't like the feel. I didn't like how it looked. I know we a little bit banged up, but I definitely like the signing today. You figure you get Armstead back. Hargrave was in there battling. I didn't. One thing about the defense, I don't think I did like. I think, and Bosa said it last night in his press conference or walking off the field. They said, look, the tendencies that Lamar had in all the film study that they watched, he changed. He didn't do his normal tendencies that he normally would do, which would be hold the ball a lot longer, different things, and try to run around. And I think that took away a lot of the aggressiveness of the pass rush because they was waiting for him to run around. And so they was mush rushing, waiting for him to run around, and he never did. He got the ball out quick. He made decisive moves really quick, whether it was running or passing the ball. And I think that hurt us because we were waiting for him to run around so that then we can go chase him and bring him down. So that
and they probably
I think that really hurt.
They probably expected that of us. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. To know that because of how we study teams and play teams to their disadvantage. Because I think, you know, Kyle Shanahan gave a little bit of himself away by telling him a game, you know, like the game plan against Seattle to get into so-and-so's head. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so they just let you know that every aspect of a team, habits, the game is being watched. Right. And you can take your team and use those niches to your advantage. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
correct.
So you know, we go into the game thinking, okay, Lamar gonna do this, Lamar gonna do that.
We're expecting them to do the old Lamar stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
switch it up.
Yeah, but you do that for a better team though.
Right.
When you go to the better team, then you can't go in there, you know, half stepping against a better team. So they had to bring the A game.
Let me ask y'all this. Everybody here has been to Levi's. I'm assuming everybody's been to Candlestick as well, right?
And I'd have been to Kezar.
Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think this is something that I've always thought about? Because obviously we go to a lot of road games, all of us on here, a lot of road games. Do y'all think the 49ers have a home field advantage at Levi's, like opposed to Candlestick? Or do they like the mentality that I know I feel I like, and probably you guys are the same way? The reason why you go to a lot of away games is that me against the world and being on the road mentality. Like like the Cowboys, they can't win on the road. You put the 49ers on the road, we winning. Because one, we taking over half the damn stadium as the fans, and it feels like a damn home game for them. But like at Levi's, like it doesn't feel like they have that crowd advantage out there, and it's like. How do y'all feel about that? Is Levi's like a home field advantage?
I mean, yeah. I think you always got to see it as home field advantage. I mean, especially like an East Coast traveling to the West Coast, you got that 3-hour delay. But we just travel well, man. We have one of the best fan base in the league, man. So every game is a home game for us when we look at it. When we went to Jacksonville, it was slam packed with Niners, man. You go to
Correct.
Ram Stadium, bro, that is Levi's South. Like, we travel well. So
So I'm gonna say this. I think and there's no knock on anybody, any fan on here watching us, but I think if you're in San Francisco, you see the game so much, you go to the stadium so much, you don't have that same energy from an East Coast or a South fan that we traveling, we spending money to go see these games. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get to see the game every Sunday like the Panthers. We can see the Panther game like it ain't nothing. So when we make that effort to travel and see this team, we bring a different energy. So I think these East Coast games definitely have a lot of packed energy in the stadium when we take it over.
Yeah, 100%.
What do you think, Cello?
Yeah, I think, like P said, when we travel, man, it and if you look at every fan base, the fan base that's not from the city has a totally different
Don't
mentality
it? Don't it?
than the city that the stadium's in.
Don't it?
I
I
mean,
thought I was the only one thought that.
I mean, key point, Philly fans. Them people in Philadelphia are stone cold crazy. But the Philly fans I know outside of Philly aren't like that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I mean, you could take some of the Oakland fans. They Oakland fans from Oakland or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They stone cold crazy. But then you meet Oakland fans from somewhere else. It's a different mentality. But so, like you said, they can go. I know it was one year, me and my boy Durr, me and Nick, man, we did like
Nick, what up?
about 17 games one year. Hey, we went to almost every game except for about 2, and we had we did 19. It was 19 games that year, and hey, and
Hey, what row was you on? What row was you on, Cello?
hey, it wasn't no less than row 1 through 5. hey,
Follow, there you go right there.
What up, Nick?
Hey, I'm telling you right now.
But
unless I was up in the suite.
But Corey, I'm gonna come to
sweet
you.
Life. But hey, so I was in the suite though. Hey, I was chilling in the suite now, baby. Hey, don't worry.
Okay, I hear you.
But hey, so
right.
but
hold on,
energy,
I'm gonna go to Corey. But this is what I'm saying though. Like with this right here. Go ahead.
Let me say this though. Like I've been out at Levi's, and recently in the last couple of years, and y'all probably see this, it's a lot of fans that's just now starting to travel, and they don't even know, just the vibe and the
Correct.
feel. Like it's a lot of people that's even on my timeline that be like, man, I can't wait to meet you and this and that, and I've never been to a game, but I hope you're going to this game or whatever. You know what I'm saying? and I'm like, and then I finally meet them at a game, and man, and it's I mean, they love like us, all of us that travel right here, the energy we bring from state to state, bro, and even to Levi, man, is different. I'm just saying, and I love it, man. I mean, I
love it.
meeting y'all guys, meeting the 49er Empire, the family, and everything, man. It's just been great, man. And no matter where we play at, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's gonna be home to us anyway.
Right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but my point, what I'm trying to say is, third down, fourth quarter, 5 minutes left. We need to stop. When we go to Philly, when we was just in Philly, if that was the situation, the stadium would be rocking. Like you would feel the stadium shake. It doesn't feel like that in Levi. Like it's third down. The energy don't beat. It don't feel like we don't never get false start penalties in Levi's because of the crowd. Do you see what I'm saying? Like that never happens in Levi. That's my point. Like why where's that energy? Why is it not like that in Levi? Where we get in full start penalties because of the crowd energy, the crowd noise. What do you think, Corey?
No, I'll be perfectly honest with you, bro. I haven't had the experience to be out there at the Levi yet, so I can't explain that. Especially when all the road games that I've been to, the energy is just so fierce. Like you said, it's so competitive, and like Cello said, we outnumber everybody. You know, as far as the opposing fans at their stadium. You know, so to me, other than complicity, I guess maybe they're so used to seeing their boys out there. They're used to it. As I know, for me, that's why I got started doing the chapter thing, was because where I'm from, we can't see our boys like that, and so we wanted to be able to start something up to be able to see our boys play every week. So to go to these games and to feel the energy and to meet y'all, I haven't met P or Dame yet, but I've certainly met you and Cello on more than one occasion. The energy and the love that you get from when you go to those away games that we just take over and dominate, man. It's unmatched. So why they not on that vibe out there, I don't know, Brad, but they need to be, because it's it's one of the best feelings in the world, man. It really is.
Because I was at Dallas game this year, man. I was at Dallas game this year, and the energy, it was too laid back. So I had to bring that Ferb energy. I could have went to jail that weekend, Ferb. I lost my voice. I was at every Dallas fan ass. I was on them, like blowing. I mean, if I wish I could have blew my whistle in there, but I was on their ass in that stadium, man. Like, get out of here, leave. Like, I was turning around video. Go check my page out. I was videoing. I was living it up, man. I didn't come way over there and sit and eat popcorn and watch a game, bro. I came there to enjoy myself and cut loose. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So we come to the part of the show where it's thumbs up, thumbs down on the performance. This is like rapid fire. So this ain't no long drawn out thing. We got other stuff we got to get to. So thumbs up, thumbs down. Who you got? Offense. We going thumbs up first. P. Who you got? Thumbs up on offense.
Thumbs up on offense. Kittle. Thumbs up, Kittle. I mean, you kept us in there. You kept it close for as long as you could. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up, Dame.
Thumbs up, CMC. Over 100 yards, 7 yards average per carry. Huge, man. Touchdown as well.
Thumbs up, Corey. Offense.
So thumbs up CMC as well, man. Kept us in the game. Boy's a workhorse. It was beating him down, you know what I'm saying? But he's a fighter for us, so yeah, I had to give my workhorse award to him.
Cello, what we got?
Yeah,
Cello.
Hey, I'm gonna go with Kittle as well. Cause he's down in the dirt most of the time, doing the groundwork. Pushing and pushing. But he had an outstanding night, and even though he missed the one pass that caused the interception, hey, we all have our moments and anything. But hey, I give him a thumbs up on a good night. Especially with him being mostly a blocker.
Oh yeah, what we got, Ferb?
I'm gonna go thumbs up, CMC. I mean, he's all world. Just thumbs up, CMC. Thumbs down though, offense. P.
Thumbs down, offense. Oh man, wow. I got to give it to Brock, man. It was one of those. It wasn't his game. It wasn't his day. Brock, my boy, but I got to give him a thumbs down on this one.
Dan?
I'm gonna go thumbs down, Kyle. Man, play calling was just off.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
give it to Kyle, man.
That's what I was going to.
Play calling.
I was going there too.
Hey man, don't be
down,
light
Corey.
on Brock, man. Don't be light on Brock. Come on now.
I was going to say, I was going to say,
Brock, bro.
yeah. I was going to say thumbs down to the coaching staff as well, bro. I don't think they adjusted quick enough as they should. I was going to say offensive line too a little bit, but I still think if the coaching staff had jumped on how BMO was scheming on us so good, we could have did a better job down the road in the game. Could have cut down on some turnovers.
Nick said Trent and Cal. Okay, Nick.
Hey.
No, he said thumbs up, Trent. That thumbs down.
Oh, okay.
Kyle.
My bad. I got you. Hey, there we go. Okay, another Brocky. Go ahead.
I got thumbs down, like you said, to the coaching staff on the offense. I say Kyle Shanahan myself also, because man, even towards the end of the game, even after all of the turnovers and everything, we still had a chance. So I'm just saying, we could have had a chance. We still had a chance, and if you would have took advantage of what we did to take that chance to make it even closer, then I put that on coaching.
Yeah. Thumbs up, defense, P.
Thumbs up, defense. Man, I really didn't see. I'm gonna go green. No. I'm gonna go Hargrave. Hold it down the middle, keeping my boy Jackson from moving around as much as he did. Cutting through the middle.
I'm gonna go Greenlaw. I'm gonna take P's original player. I'm gonna take Greenlaw. He led the team in tackles. The guy flies around, man. His aggression is nasty. He's just a dog, man. That's it. Yeah. He's a dog. Boy plays filthy.
Cello.
Yeah.
What we got?
You know, for some reason, you know, I guess me and D thinking alike, man. You know what I'm saying? Because everything that he before he leaves, you know, I'm like, I'm thinking this in my head, but you know, and then he say it before. I'm like, dang, dog, what you doing? Reading my mind or something here? You know, because I know y'all heard me. You know what I'm saying? Say it earlier, man. Dre Greenlaw, man. Hey, he's a beast, man. He I mean, and Fred Warner can feed off of that, but man, I'm telling you though, he's so intimidating, man. That offensive players, man. I'm telling you, it's like they looking for footsteps. They looking around like, hey, where Dre at, man? You know,
right?
So I'm going with Dre on that one.
I as well, not the copycat. I as well, Dre. Dre just brings the thunder, and to me, he was the only one on the field that was matching B-More's energy as well, because B-More was just bringing it out there talking trash. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that our players was timid or whatever like that, but at the same time, it was like Greenlaw doesn't need nothing to bring that. You know what I'm saying? To bring what he brings. You know what I'm saying? It's instant. Where other guys, it seems like they have to go through the motion, or you know what I'm saying, get cranked up or something first or whatever like that. So yeah, not to be the dead horse, but
I'm gonna go all pro Ward. That's what I call him from that one. He actually took away his side of the field. He there was really no pass completions. There was no Odell sightings. I think he had one catch. I'm gonna go Ward. Obviously, he didn't have a bunch of tackles or nothing, but if you look at the all 22 and you look at the film, he essentially shut down his side of the field, which is going to be huge and major moving forward if he can continue to do that heading into the playoffs. So I'm gonna go Mooney Ward. Thumbs down, P. Defense.
I got 2 thumbs downs on this one. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go Bosa and I'm gonna go Young, man. They didn't bring the energy that I thought they was gonna bring. I didn't see them chasing. I saw them letting a lot of holes get. I mean, you got to fight through those holes. You're gonna get held every play, so you got to fight through those. So I didn't see the energy that I thought I was gonna see from them 2 guys. And yeah, they get the thumbs down from me.
I'm gonna go thumbs down, Jair
Man,
Brown. Go. What's up, Ferb?
Young had a half of a sack.
Okay, hey, it might have been one of my mad moments. I probably didn't see it when I was
Yeah.
watching the game. My
He was
bad.
part of the safety.
Yeah, you're right. He did. Hey, yeah, he did go in there and get him. Hey,
Yeah.
thanks to the ref though.
Correct.
The referee helped us out too.
So
Get
you
half
didn't
of
see
that
his
to the
number?
ref.
His ref number was 49. His ref number was 49.
My bad.
But yeah, Jair Brown will be my thumbs down. He got burned on that touchdown to Zay Flowers. Too many missed tackles. 3 missed tackles is just way too much. So that's my thumbs down.
Cello, you should have went first, man, because so nobody wants to steal your
Cello.
your man.
No, I'm not going with that one this time. You know, like I expected more out of Bosa. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Bosa was he was but and just like you said earlier on, it was I guess he realized that, but even him knowing that the QB, whatever his name is, I don't care, Jackson. Even though he knew Jackson wasn't doing the normal things that he do, so you are a professional.
You gotta adjust.
What
Right.
adjust? Yeah, I understand. I was watching them getting held. I'm like, man, oh man, you don't see him pulling Bosa to the ground. But
Right.
hey, Bosa, I done seen him in person. That
He a big dude.
guy got thighs like a oak tree. Hey, that sucker should be strong. But a lot of times he don't use his strength and his quickness in the right way. I mean, and I hate when he lose containment too. Just going in, all head and no ass like a cabbage.
Gosh.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I mean, but yeah, Bosa my thumbs down.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, with the exception of Hargrave, a little bit like my man P said. Yeah, with me, with the exception of Hargrave, like my man P said, I give the whole D line a thumbs down, man. They got a D. They got like a D minus from me, to be honest with you, man. No, Bosa and Chase won't come in to meet each other like they're supposed to. I was hoping for them to. I know the cat is slippery to sack, but I was hoping for them to bring enough pressure for him to have to ramble, scramble, throw out of bounds. We getting the ball back. You know what I'm saying? Just and not all the time, but most of the time I was hoping for that. And it just like my man Cello said, the old boy was out there like butter. He was slipping through their fingers. They won't adjust it. Yeah, they was they get held all the time. You know what I'm saying? They just didn't readjust enough or quick enough, in my opinion, to do anything, and they couldn't bring it all day long. Our defense is based on that front seven getting that pressure, so our DBs don't have to work as hard. And when that doesn't happen, that makes the DBs have to work harder, and so forth and so on. So yeah, I played the position. Just wasn't a good showing by them. The whole D line, all of them.
All right, Ferb. Who you got, Ferb?
So my thumbs down is Gibson. Those 2 back-to-back penalties on that drive really hurt us. I don't think he was where he needed to be all game. Yeah, so I just think it's Gibson. So so with all that being said, as we kind of just already alluded to, a lot of the people on this show are now Road Warriors, and we
Hey,
Yes,
travel
sir.
and we get to the games. And
can
the
I can I can I say one
Whistle
thing real
Gang
quick?
podcast will be in DC.
Yes,
Go
sir.
ahead, Cholo.
Hey, my bad. I ain't mean to cut you off. But before we move on to that, I just wanted to make one little statement over here. You know, hey, with me, yeah, I gamble and bet on these games a lot, and I'm gonna say this: they don't look for Odell Beckham much in these games. I'm just gonna say that. I heard what you said, but I don't think they just be passing to him like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I be putting up for him to go over so many yards and some touchdowns, and he don't get none of it. So I'm just saying. But I ain't trying to take nothing away from Wood, though. Good job, Wood.
Man. Hey, so this weekend the 49ers play the Redskins, or I'm sorry, the Commanders
No, man.
this Sunday, and obviously there's an invasion happening in DC. The Whistle Gang podcast will be in the building. We will be there.
Building.
Two of the
Yes,
three,
sir.
the two that you see here actually will be there. And Big Prez, Big Corey's is leading the charge and hosting the invasion with some other groups. You can go ahead and
Let's
shout
go,
them out.
Corey.
But
Let's
tell
go.
us about
Hey,
what we
you
got
better
going on
bring it.
Friday night, Saturday night,
Corey, you better
Sunday, and all
bring
of
it,
that.
boy.
Big Corey.
You better
I'm gonna
bring it,
try,
boy.
B. I'm gonna try, baby. Yeah. Thank you so much for the spotlight, Brad. Look, we got hoping to have a great weekend planned for you guys, man. It's our first ever takeover invasion, so to speak. So we got a lot of stuff planned and got a lot of things for you guys to do. We started off Friday night with our meet and greet. Shout out to the DMV Niner Empire chapter. Shout out to the Delaware 302 Empire chapter. Shout out to Mid Atlantic of Richmond Niner chapter. All these chapters we've come together to put together a great weekend for you guys because we're the chapters for the surrounding area. We're starting things off Friday with the Niner DMV chapters watch party spot. It's the Buffalo Wild Wings. It's located at 10601 Martin Luther King Jr. Highway, out in Bowie, Maryland. It's like about 10 to 15 minutes from the stadium. Everything that we got going on is going to be right there in the city or right there on the outskirts of the city. Everything is going to be within 10 to 15 minutes travel, So once again, that's the Buffalo Wild Wings, 10601 Martin Luther King Jr. Highway. That's in Bowie, Maryland. We're going to have the DJ. We're going to have raffles. We're going to have giveaways. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna come out and meet some of the great people that we got at the DMV Niner group. They can't wait to have y'all and see everybody that's gonna come. Saturday we got a couple of things going on. Saturday the daytime party is going to be at a place called Tom's Watch Bar. That's 1250 Half Street, Southeast DC. We're going to have DJs. We're going to have rappers. We're going to have giveaways. This place is a very nice place, nice size, has great food, great atmosphere. And those who know Jacob Niner, anybody that knows Jacob Niner from the Mid Atlantic chapter, he's president of that. That was his thing. He's put together,
Oh, Jacob.
and he's told me about Jacob Niner, and he's told me about possibly having some players come through too, maybe for some signings or something. You know what I'm saying? It's all going to be a little extra that he was throwing in there for everybody to come, sort of like a surprise, so to speak. After that, that's from it. I'm sorry,
What
that's
time?
from
Yeah,
11 to 3.
okay.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
yeah, that's going to be taking place from 11 to 3 Saturday during the day. At 4 p.m., we're asking everybody that can make it. We're going to go out to the National Harbor, which is about 20 minutes away. We want to get your reference Nick Durr, my man Nick, Big Nick. What's up? Shout out to him. He made reference to this about everybody doing a gold jacket picture out there on the National Harbor lawn. We thought that was real cool. We want to invite anybody that wants to come out there, gold jacket or not, come on out there and take one of the biggest, best pictures. You know what I'm saying? Overlooking the city and the casino and all that kind of good stuff.
Hey,
Remind
Corey,
you of all of
hey,
that.
we from Charlotte, man. We hard head. You know, we're gonna have the black jackets, man. We do that.
Oh, ain't no problem. Hey, bring them black
We
ones,
all
baby.
here,
Bring them
We got
black
our
man.
ones.
black jackets.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my black jacket. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I told them all. I said, gold jacket, black jacket, red jacket, don't matter. Bring it so you can come on and get in the picture. You know what I mean? So that's gonna be love. We can't wait to have you guys there. And then anybody that wants to, y'all can do your own thing, or y'all can go back to Tom's Saturday night. It's gonna be rocking. They stay open till like 1 or 2 in the morning. You know, so that's gonna be the atmosphere for Saturday night. Sunday, of course, you got the tailgate. You got the fivefold. Shout out to my chapter. We've been working real hard at this, bringing together a good tailgate experience for you guys. We're gonna try to make it just like what you experienced with the 717 faithful. Shout out Eli and Avery for all the good tailgate work that they be doing. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have the same type of food. We're gonna have the beer kegs. We're gonna have the all-you-can-eat food, drinking water for the little $20 donation for the little wristband. You know what I mean? My man
Do
DJ.
we do that at the game, at the tailgate, or we do it
Yeah.
ahead of time?
No. Just gonna be. You can do it ahead of time or at the tailgate. You want the Cash App information? I'll give it to you right now. But you could do it. You could do it now. You could do it at the tailgate. It's not a problem, brother. Either way.
Okay.
We're gonna have everything set up for it to do it both. There's gonna be it's BYB, it's BYOB, as well as, like I said, we're gonna have kegs on deck for the ticket price, and then we're also doing a separate liquor little cash bar situation as well. You know what I mean? So plenty of that's gonna be on deck. We're having it in the green lot. Green Lot D. Yes, we're having it in Green Lot D right there at the stadium. So anybody that wants to get a parking pass, you can go through the streaming sites or however that you go through to obtain you a parking pass, but you'll be able to park right there at the tailgate if you want to. Green Lot D is slash RV lot is an actual big parking lot, and then Green Lot E is right beside it is also a parking lot, which you will have you be parked right there at the tailgate, so you won't have to walk far at all as far as to get over there to enjoy yourself. My vice president DJ D-Lac, he's gonna be on the ones and twos. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have plenty of entertainment. We're gonna have prizes. We got a 50-50 raffle going on, with the first prize being cash, second prize being a authentic Debo signed helmet, third prize being a Iraq Armstead signed helmet, and fourth place is a Garrison Hurts signed and autographed jersey. All official, you know what I mean? So we just, and then it's going to be other prizes and games and stuff. We got guys bringing cornhole boards and all that stuff. We're looking forward to having everybody and just putting on a great experience for when everybody comes to Washington. And finally,
So no party bus this time?
well, no, we tried. What happened was Jacob Niner did try to get in contact with Mama Bowman. We couldn't make that happen, unfortunately. Hopefully, her or some of her people still do decide to come out and enjoy our tailgate experience or whatever like that. But nah, brother, we tried, but wasn't able to. Jacob couldn't make that happen, so to speak.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hey, we did that party bus, boy. Hey,
that was nice, right? That was nice. But what we do have is we do have a New Year's Eve party going on for anybody that's still staying in the area after the game. You're more than welcome to go back to Tom's Watch Bar, which is the place for the Saturday party. It's a New Year's Eve party that's going to be taking place from 9 p.m. to 1 in the morning. You're more than welcome to come, dress in the Niner gear, dress in whatever gear you want to come in.
That's what I was going to ask you. Dress code, yeah.
Yes, sir. No, come as you want. These are all family faces. These are all free events. You know what I mean? Ain't gonna be nothing to get into them as far as charging. And you just come and enjoy the city, man, and bring in the new year in the city. We love to have y'all.
Appreciate that info, baby. Appreciate
not
that.
a problem, brother. Not a problem.
No doubt.
What I would do is
no doubt, man.
I would send out all addresses and info again on Brad's What's the Gang podcast page on Facebook. So anybody wants to get that information again, you'll have it right there.
Yes, sir. I'll make sure I share it too on my page.
I appreciate
you, man. Sweet. We appreciate it. Before we get out of here, you guys got any shout outs? Dame, you want to shout out your crew?
for y'all.
I gotta shout out the faithful, man. 305 faithful. I've been seeing my vice president come on here, Darwin. And just Joe as well. Niner Empire Joe. He's been great support. He's the one that kind of helped me out throughout this whole process. And yeah, man, and big thanks to you guys as well.
Sweet.
Thank you.
No doubt. We look forward to having you on again. Cello, what you got, man? You shouting out everybody or you good?
Yeah. Hey, I want to give a shout out to all the Niner faithful. I want to give a shout out to my chapter, M-Town Niners here in Memphis 10, home of the first 48. You already know. I
always add that.
I had to tell them Philadelphia fans that I was like, when they all up on me, I'm like, hey, you know what? I ain't from San Francisco. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm gonna tell you now that first 48 Tennessee. Hey, so giving a shout out to my hit squad brothers.
Hit squad.
Then like I said, Joe Lenore. Hey, Joe Lenore, we appreciate you putting together the Niner Empire, man. All you did for this also, sending out shout to my Spartan Niners of the Empire. You know what I'm saying? Ahoo. You know what I'm saying? This is big, man. The Niner Empire is huge, man. And we cover the world. Whether people know it, we cover the world, man. Sending shots over to London, to Lawrence Law, sending a shot to Germany, to all my people over there in Germany. Hey, we had some people that came out for their first game in Arizona. When I was in Arizona, they came from Germany. So yeah, but it's all good. I had to ask them. I said, how long did y'all keep that Jimmy G name for the Germany chapter? He was like, man, we got rid of that, right? About minutes after. But no, yeah. I love my boy Mike Beckman, man.
What you got?
Shout out.
Thanks once again, man. I want to shout out to Brad and Shenard of the Whistle Game Podcast, my Charlotte brothers. Love y'all much. Shout out to Cello, shout out to P, shout out to Dame. Thanks for having me, man.
Yes, sir.
I really appreciate it. Shout out to my 5-4 Faithful clique, my Delaware clique, my Niner DMV clique, my Mid-Atlantic clique, man. We really came together and it was a challenge for all of us because we were, this was a new thing to us to do. We wasn't experienced in this, but we think we did a good job, and we, like I said again, we're looking for everybody that can come on out and enjoy us and enjoy the city and enjoy this pounding that we're gonna put on the Redskins. Commanders ass. Pardon me. You know what I mean? Nice redemption game. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Nick Third. Yeah, exactly. Shout out to my man Nick for the Gold Jackson picture idea. That was great. Shout out to the Spartans. Shout out to the Hit Squad, all the real people of the Niner Empire that I look up to, man. Y'all have been great. Y'all treated me like family from the jump, and it ain't been nothing but love. So much love back.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that, man.
So
love back. Much love back. Yep.
Shout out to everybody that came out last night, to the watch party we had here in Charlotte. Shout out to everybody that's in the comments that have been watching from the beginning. Just shout out to everybody who's showing the Whistle Game podcast love. Shout out to Shenard, who has some family stuff. That's why he's not on the episode tonight, but he'll be back Thursday for our preview of the Redskins game or the Commanders game. So other than that, man, Whistle Game podcast, we appreciate it. Everybody tuning in and
appreciate y'all, baby,
and watching. And we out, man. Whistle Game podcast. We out Thursday. Next episode Thursday, 7:30. Appreciate everybody. Peace.